Hi everybody, here we go again. So it is a scorcher again. Yesterday went to the zoo, local zoo. Saw some tigers, lions, bears, peacocks, goats, geese. All kinds of crazy critters. It's pretty cool. I have mixed feelings about zoos because, like, yeah, they're cool because you get to see these exotic animals, but it sucks because they're stuck in cages. Some of them I think they shouldn't have. Like, they have a bear there. The bear obviously is in major distress from being locked up. I don't know that it would be any better in the wild, but it just paces back and forth along the edges of his cage, back and forth and back and forth and back and forth along his cage. So that's not really that cool at all. It's pretty sad, really. So that's unfortunate, but that's kind of what happens. You know, it's captivity. Animals don't necessarily like captivity. But some of them enjoyed it. It is cool to get to see some of these animals, because I'd never get to see any other way. Like, when am I going to see a Siberian tiger? Even, you know, no matter what I do, really, I'm not going to see one. I mean, unless I go to India or some shit. Siberia, I guess. I don't know where they live. Which is not a part of the world I expect myself ending up in anytime soon. It'd be kind of neat if I did. I wouldn't expect it. Oh my god, it's so fucking hot, guys. This is the hottest I've ever experienced down here in a long time. It wasn't this hot, I don't think, any day last year. Same with yesterday. When we were at the zoo, it was so fucking hot. You had to be in the shade. Like, you were just in the sun, you just fricasseed. Like, you feel your brain pan just boiling right off. You had to get shade. Like, at the end, after we were there for about an hour or so, it actually got to the point where I didn't want to do anything anymore. I just wanted to get the fuck out of the sun, because it was that fucking hot and gross. I did, and it was all good. But, that's what happens sometime in the summer. 3 months ago, we were taking snow off the ground. Fucked up, isn't it? 3 months ago, taking snow off, and now my brain pan's fricasseeing. And in about another 3 months' time, I'm gonna be shoveling snow again. This area transitions quite a bit, I must say. But anyways, I gotta go, so I'll talk to you after. Hey puppy, you stay there, be good. Hey Don. Trigger wire broke off my starter. Instead of replacing the whole thing, I'm going to be replacing the truck soon. I'm just using this. Over, Bubby. Over. Over your bum. Alright. I guess we're still filming. I forgot to turn shit off. I didn't really forget, I just didn't do it. When I pulled up, I didn't realize that there was a bunch of guys sitting on the deck. having breakfast and whatnot, and well, that's not good to pull up while filming. They were eyeing my camera, so I didn't even touch it. I figured if I didn't fuck with it, they probably wouldn't ask. I was right. But if I remember to cut it out properly, you heard me tell them about my starting method. They approved. People get a kick out of that. But anyways, guys, I'm going to show you how nice our fucking day is. So it's just fucking beautiful. Stay on. Forward a little bit. It's fucking amazing how, like 2 weeks ago, not even a week ago, it was like 12 degrees, 16 degrees of a high, and cold, wet, and rainy, drizzly. Well, look at it. It's fucking like 30 degrees, fucking not a fucking cloud in the sky to be seen. Oh, sorry, yeah, there's some on the horizon. Not really much of a cloud in the sky, and it's fucking beautiful as frig, hot as fuck. Is there a boat down there? So somebody got something pulled up on the shoulder. I should get my jet ski on. I'm going to the rally today though, so I don't really have much time. I'd like to do both. But I guess, what is a boat? Ah! Well, it is public. There was a public launch at one point, so this is not a bad spot to leave it. There's even a telephone pole there you can walk her up to, which is good. Nobody comes along and decides to take it on. Which always sucks with boats when you put them in places. People tend to wander off. Which sucks. As I always say, it is what it is. Whoa. I don't know what that was. I think it was my starter stick. Anyways, guys, I'm home now. I just wanted to show you how fucking beautiful it was out today. And I was driving with... Oh no, this is going to get you dizzy. I was driving with the AC on. I don't know how much you can see it, but I'm fucking sweating like a pig just from driving, and with the AC on. So it's about as hot as it gets here today. I don't think it gets much hotter. I'm gonna fucking fricassee at this rally. There's no shade there, so it's gonna be interesting to say the least. Anyways, guys, I'll talk to you again soon, and until then, well, happy Natal Day, y'all. I don't know what holiday it would be for a lot of people, and some people it wouldn't be a holiday, and even by the time I upload this it won't be a holiday, but who gives a fuck? Happy holiday. Didn't end up doing too much for my long weekend, as it's just a long weekend, and I didn't end up going anywhere on vacation because I wanted to go to the rally today, which I went to, but it was kind of hot. Like, it's about 32 degrees in the shade, and it was blazing sun. And we were getting fricasseed, so we watched for a couple hours, but then since there was no shade, we just said fuck that, came home, and I started drinking something a little different tonight. I do get lots of Canadian to drink, but I find that beer just kind of, the first few beer tend to make me tired now. I used to do this a lot. I'd buy like a 4-pack of coolers and then drink an 8-pack. But, you know, the sugary drinks don't bother me as much as they do some people. And, I don't know, it's a good way to kick the night off. But anyways, I thought I'd show you what I've been up to. This thing I haven't actually gotten into yet today or this weekend. Maybe hopefully tomorrow I can set aside a little time, maybe try to get it running. I think that the ATF has done its trick, so I can drain all the fluids out of it, put fresh oil, and proceed to clean the carburetor, hopefully unseize the throttle cable, and make it so it could potentially start, and check if I get spark and all that. And if it'll go, I'll try. But of course, I have my newest toy out here, so of course I'm playing with that. It's a fucking beautiful day, guys. Check out the ocean out here. You can't see it so much. Oh, there you go. Focusing. Just nice day. Be awesome day to be out on this fucker, wouldn't it? But so I did some tinkering between when I got it and now. First things first. Well, I checked the battery. Sure enough, it was down at 3 volts. So that ain't gonna work. So I popped my trusty lawn tractor battery in there. That's in really good shape, and probably has more CCAs than that one. This is a pretty good battery anyways, I've found. But did that, nothing happened. So I tried pressing buttons and whatnot, nothing happened. So then, this connector right here, see, I got 4 connectors going up to the steering, and obviously one would be the various kill switches and the other one would be the starter. So I figured brown and red's a good place to try to start, and I put a jumper on that. Sure enough, she rolled over. So then I decided, well, it must be the switch. So I took the switch apart. Well, it turned out it wasn't the switch even. I took it apart and it worked when I plugged it in. What it is I had, and I assume the guy ahead of me had plugged in the wrong key, because this is like a multi-key thing and it's for anything. Well, this key here that's in there is the only one that seems to fit it, and it doesn't fit it well. It kind of falls out easy, so I think that's been the problem all along, but he just didn't know, because well, here, you can hear it. There's nothing. I push the key in a little bit all the way. Oh, now we got nothing. What's going on here? Did I disconnect the battery? No. I had it working. Just give me a second here. Pretty sure it's just this stupid kill switch rig. Yeah, there we go. It rolls over pretty easy. Hopefully not too easy. Before I run it, I'm going to pull the plugs, but I drained the old gas. The old gas was pretty orange. Maybe it was last spring's gas, but I think it might have been the previous year's gas. I drained all the oil out of that too. It's still good by the looks of it. I mean, you know, as long as it's not out in the sun, it won't go too bad. But the problem is I don't trust these fucking things, these oil injectors. So I took that out so I can mix it with gas, and I'm gonna just mix her up and just, you know, run her that way. Mix her maybe 40 to 1, maybe 30, even 32 to 1, just to start, just to you know, get her going, and give her a good heavy mix at first. Make sure that you know, she isn't under lubed in any way, shape, or form. But yeah, drained the gas, drained that, and next I'm going to pop the plugs, put a few drops of oil down each cylinder, just to make sure that, you know, again, everything's adequately lubricated. This guy doesn't look like he's had any grease in a while, so give that a dollop of grease that goes down that line down to the impeller shaft. So I definitely want to grease that bearing. Other than that, I don't really see a lot. I mean, look how clean this is. The only thing, it's starting to flake a little bit here, right? But, you know, what do you expect? This thing's probably 25 years old, 30 years old. Buddy thought it was an 87, but I think it's a little newer than that, but not by much. But the engine mounts seem good. Everything seems tight down there. I'm going to just pressure wash her out here when I get the chance to. She's kind of scuzzy. The outside definitely needs cleaning. I gotta probably get the hand cleaner out. I'll get her all shined up. Maybe even get her a lick of paint. Get her running. Get some new spark plug boots. You see, they just taped over the old ones. They must have disintegrated probably. But I think I can get some rubber boots that just kind of slip over those. Maybe off some old lawnmowers or something. And yeah, I think this thing will be a fine machine. I mean, she rolls over. She sounds good. So far, anyways. I haven't started it, but that'll be coming very soon. It's a hard thing to latch this, kind of. Oh, is it ever windy? You a happy boy? Huh? You a happy boy? Look at that bottom lip. Look at that bottom lip. But yeah, I can't wait. Can't wait, I can't wait. Something tells me this is a 1991 model. The guy I got it from seemed to think it was an 87. But for some reason, from what I've seen, it looks like it very well could be a 91, and I've seen 91 in a couple of the model numbers and whatnot. So, you know, usually if it ends in, you know, a year near the production year, or, you know, we think it's the production year, that's probably what it is, because usually they, you know, a lot of model numbers, they actually include the year of production. It's usually the last two digits, so I think that might be what it is. I don't really care, as long as this thing works, but, you know, you've seen the condition of the engine. You know, somebody took really good care of that, and I don't think it would have got a huge amount of use. You know, it's probably somebody, like, you know, bought it for the grandkids up at the lake. Some grandparents, and the grandkids used it a few times and then never came back, and they just stopped working on it. It sat for years, and then probably somebody used it a few times and got it all cleaned up, and then it sat for a few more years, and a few more years here and there, and now I got it. So now I'm going to clean it up. It doesn't look like I really need to do any major maintenance. I mean, it's, you know, other than cleaning and some fresh fluids in through it, maybe a new fuel filter, you know, other than that, you know, we'll see what happens when I go to start it, but I think it'll be alright. I don't think it'll have a problem. It'd be totally different when I put it in the water, but you know, we'll see what happens with that. First I got to get it going, that's the big thing. And running, it is worth, you know, 3 times what it's, you know, a non-running jet ski to a lot of people is worthless, because a lot of people are overwhelmed by them, thinking they're complicated. Well, the new ones are. The new ones have computers and speedometers and fucking reverse and all this shit. You know, this one's just a standard, you know, it only drives one way, you know, twin cylinder, 2-stroke, fucking, you know, probably the same engine they put in fucking 650 Skidoos, the, you know, the liquid cooled ones or something. I don't know. Or it's the same engine they used to build outboards with. All I know is I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Anyways, guys, I just thought I'd give you that little update. I'm pretty stoked that the thing actually fucking rolls over now. It's a big improvement. Rolling over means it could start, and that it's not seized, and that's a huge improvement over the last two I had, because neither of them could do that. One had a bad starter and the other one was seized, so at least now I have a starting point. We'll see where that starting point goes and how far I get, but I think that it won't be a problem. Should be pretty easy. But anyways, I'll get back to my drinking, and y'all have a good vacation. Well, long weekend if you have it. Again, you probably already did, considering this probably, knowing me, won't go up for like 2 weeks after I friggin' taped it. But regardless, hope you enjoyed it. Hope you're enjoying your summer. I'm trying to as much as I can, that's for sure. You know, last 2 days I went to the zoo and I went to a 4x4 rally. So, you know, for me that's a lot of stuff, especially in one weekend. Anyways, having a blast. Hope you are too. Ghetto Hillbilly 1 out. Peace.